vendors and got those orders in. We got our first truck Friday, and we were ready.
36 miles.
We had to move in
45 miles.
some of our stuff for this
41
week
over.
because we had nothing for Saturday, which was their last day.
There was
Breakfast
6,000
consisted of a muffin and
drove
oatmeal,
46
and that's all that was left, and it looked awful, and it was
No.
tasted awful. It was really bad.
Yes,
and then
enforceable
we ended up having
violations,
to
yes.
just wing dinner because they didn't leave us nothing. They stole everything
Yes.
that we paid for.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we're ready.
Is this a business?
Are we online?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to Fiscal Court. Before we start our proceedings, before we start, number one, we want to be thankful for what little rain we have got, and hopefully we able to get some more. Before we start, Jason, you want to open us up for prayer?
Yes, sir. Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for this day that you've given us, and thank you for an opportunity for us to gather together as elected officials and as members of the public to conduct the business of the county, Lord. Help us to always make the decisions that's pleasing to you and to do what's right. And Lord, just lead and guide us as we go through this meeting. And thank you for all your many blessings. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Call this meeting to order by saying our pledge to Pledge of Allegiance. I
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Once again, good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Let's start with approval of minutes.
So moved.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second. All. No further discussion, roll call, please.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcutt,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Oh, no.
Baker.
Yes. Sorry, my computer's being a computer. Next up, approval of bills, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Approval of bills, please.
Kind of beer we drinking before I approve it, okay?
9:05 in the morning?
It's not 4 o'clock yet. so. Is there something, I'm sorry, I haven't got, I'm sorry, so my apologies.
Motion to approve the bill list and supplemental bill list as presented.
Second.
Motion is second. No further discussion, roll call?
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcutt,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
Got a question for Amanda. Is the last jail payment, wasn't it this month? Or is that gonna be on next month's bill list? No, it's September.
It's September the 3rd. We got confirmation from U.S. Bank that there is enough debt service reserve that we're not actually gonna have to mail a check for the last jail payment. And we're working out the details on if there is any balance, how that comes back to the county and what we're supposed to do.
Okay.
Number.
Yeah, we'll get a no.
It's actually good news. That's actually
I
nice.
just
combined
tell
with
them
Halloween
if you
now.
want us to mail a check, that's what y'all want me to do.
No.
We haven't mentioned this because we want to be 100% sure this is exactly what was going on.
Well, I mean, I knew their, a bond situation works kind of goofy compared to a traditional note, and every payment had some reserve in it, and that's on that third-party audit thing we do at the, and there was quite a bit of money in there. I couldn't remember exactly how much, so, hey, that's great.
Any more questions? If not, treasurer's report. Good morning, Amanda, for the third or fourth time.
We did that all at once.
Good morning.
And that's all.
I do have, we need to do the second reading and adoption of a budget amendment this morning. It's ordinance number 024220-03, amendment number 1. This is to amend in unbudgeted revenues that we had received from various entities, which will increase revenue code 0145061, state reimbursement refund by $8,300. It'll increase revenue code 014731, miscellaneous revenues by $26,600. General Fund 014733, insurance reimbursements by $31,466, which will increase expenditure code 01501517, sheriff law enforcement equipment by $26,600. 01501573, sheriff motor vehicle by $29,865. 01501530, sheriff maintenance vehicles by $1,601. And general fund 0150657737, voting machines by $8,300. The total budget amendment is $66,366.
Motion to approve.
Second, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call?
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcutt,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
We do have 2 budget transfers that we need to get approved today.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. No further discussion? Roll call?
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcutt,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Is unemployment usually around there? I haven't noticed that before.
I'm sorry.
The unemployment, is that usually around that number?
Well, we're transferring it from the unemployment to the regular insurance because we had to add something to the insurance.
Okay.
And so they sent us a bill for that
Okay.
addition.
I
Yes, ma'am.
just haven't seen that before. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. And did we have roll call on that? Okay, perfect. All right, so I do have 4 cash transfers that we need to do. We need to transfer $200,000 from the occupational net profits tax fund to the general fund.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. No further discussion? Roll call?
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilczek,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
We need to transfer $50,000 from the occupational net profits tax fund to the jail fund.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. No further discussion? Roll call?
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilczek,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
We need to transfer $45,000 from the occupational net profits tax fund to the LGEA fund.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. No further discussion? Roll call?
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilczek,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
And we need to transfer $40,000 from the occupational net profits tax fund to the 911 fund.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second. No further discussion. Roll call?
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilczek,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
That's all I have for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amanda. Next up, road work request, District 1.
District 1, only thing I got is on Bismarck Road, looks like somebody's bent the road sign right there, the stop and road sign on the first entrance coming from y'all's way, so if we can get that fixed, other than that, continue maintenance. Appreciate everything.
Deal. District 2.
I don't know, they said as of this weekend, the limbs, the big limbs on Riggins Road had not been trimmed back yet. I don't know.
He's down in that area trimming, so.
Okay, cool. Also need rock or that milling or whatever at the edge of the road across from Hal Angel. It's a big drop off right there. You come off of that hill and have to get over, bust a tire. Thank you for the trimming and stuff. Continue maintenance.
District 3.
We had a request to, there's some high asphalt edges along Clearview Drive. Just asked if we could add some gravel along those high points, that short stretch of asphalt. Clearview Drive. But otherwise, continue maintenance and appreciate all the work, especially the trimming on Darsmore Road.
District 4.
Down there at the Thompson School Bridge, it'd be on Tyler's side of the road, but the water's coming in and swirling right there and eating that out. Have you put some riprap in there? Did I say something to you about that already? Okay.
It's open, we opened it this morning, it's done.
Okay,
We
it's
just got to pour some concrete in the corners outside. Might be the water coming off, ready to take some of the channel.
Okay.
Concrete over.
All right. All right. Other than that, everything's good. Thank you. Continue maintenance.
District 5.
Thank you for everything. The bridge repair on 3 Poppers, I'm getting tons of calls, thank you, and I tell them as well. And then also on Sycamore, Duncan and Turner, there are cold mix there too. Thank you. Just continue maintenance. Thank you.
Deal. District 6.
Continue maintenance. Thank you for everything. Appreciate it.
Great. Deal. They're doing a wonderful job out there. I guess I need a motion to approve road work request.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. No further discussion. Roll call, please.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilczek,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. Before we move on to elected officials, I'm gonna bring up, we have Miss Sandy Simpson with Congressman Coomer's office. Would you like to come up and say a few words?
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning,
Good
you all.
morning.
Good morning, Judge and members of the Fiscal Court. It's really an honor to be standing here before you all this morning. Just to remind you, if you don't mind, that the Congressman is apologetic that he can't be here today, but he wants you to know that if there's anything that he can do to be of help to you, we'll certainly want to be there. And of course, Congress is kind of, they're working really slow right now. And I think you won't see any action much until after the election. We're going to that's probably when you'll see more things done. But he certainly wants you to know that he's there for you, and if there's anything he can do to be of help to you, because he realizes that you are the eyes and ears of this community. And I know that there's people out there that you all see on a daily basis that may be having trouble with a Social Security issue, a veterans issue, or any issue regarding the federal government. We certainly want to be there and be helpful for you if there's anything that we can do. And if you could pass that along to those neighbors and friends and those people that you come across with every day, and let those people know if there's something that we can do. Appreciate your service. I know and the Congressman knows it's not easy making choices and decisions every day that affect your community, but thank you for your service. I got to give a shout out to the Honorable Mr. Ross sitting over here, because I want to share with you right real quick. With these wrinkles, it's obvious that I'm a lot older than him, because I graduated high school with his mother, and then my daughter graduated high school with him. So he's an old timer Monroe County guy, and I'm so proud of him. And the Congressman's so proud of him that he is here in Logan County and serving you guys on a day-to-day basis. So I want to give a shout out to our good friend. But I apologize for being so lengthy. But thank you all again for allowing me to say a few words. And if there's anything that we can do to be of help, please don't hesitate. And if there's grants or problems that you all are needing, we write letters of support if you all need letters of support for any grants you're applying for, or if there's any outstanding, maybe, I don't know if you have any FEMA applications or some payments that you all not received, let us know. We'll try to look into them and see what's going on, okay? So if there's something out there that's been pending and laying on your desk for some time, you might need a little help with the federal government, let us know, okay?
Thank you.
He
Thank you,
makes
Judge.
Kentucky proud.
Thank you very, very much.
He
Well-
puts himself out there.
Well, thank you. It's tough.
Oh.
It's very, very tough, but thank you, and I'll certainly let him know it. And October is coming up, and we expect there'll be a recess. And if there's anything that you all would like for him to try to see about or be here, if there's something going on that you need his help, let me know, okay? I'll be around.
Tell me your name again.
Sandy Simpson. I have business cards.
Yeah, could you leave one for me somewhere?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming
Thank
out.
you all. Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Sandy.
All right, moving on to elected officials. Do we have any representative from the sheriff's office with anything to say? Anything to bring up? Because last meeting, I neglected the sheriff because he wasn't here, so I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Yeah, it's one thing.
Just doing my best to take care of
You're
it.
just gonna give us a thumbs up?
Let's move on to Stacy Watkins, our county clerk. Good morning, Stacy.
Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Y'all know I'm going to take every opportunity I can to plug this election and get some information out, and I also brought you guys some information as well. If for no other reason than just for you to see, I do have this and I've got it ready. Please tell your neighbors, your friends, anybody. If they want some information, we're ready for them. Also let them know they can look for us at the Heritage Festival. We'll be passing out this information there as well. You want to pass that one on around to the judge? But I just wanted to go over those dates with everyone again, if that's okay.
This is wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. And then on the back side, it shows you, your early voting options, your election day options. Now, it's stapled, Miss Ann. You'll have to, yeah, there you go. I've got you the question. Y'all already know that one, but just so that you can see, we do have this information ready for our customers if they want to stop by and get it, because what you see online is very hard to read. So we got the constitutional amendment for them to look at, 1 and 2. Of course, we got the ballot question, and then I've got the election plan, and if y'all don't mind, I'll go over that now. Absentee voting by mail, the portal is open, and that began yesterday. Logan County sent out 80 absentee mail ballots yesterday. Donna was very busy. So that has begun. Of course, our in-person excused absentee voting. Now, that means you have to have an excuse. You cannot, just like with this one, you have to have a qualifying excuse. That is going to begin October 23rd and run through October 30th through our normal business hours. And then you can find us at the Extension office beginning October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd, and that's going to be our early voting. No excuses needed for that. We want everybody to feel welcome to come anytime to that. And then, of course, our election day is going to be at Logan County Extension office, at the Logan County CTC, Auburn School Gym, Adairville School Gym, and Lewisburg School Gym. And that is going to be from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then as we go on and as I get, hopefully the next time I see you guys, I'll be bringing y'all a composite ballot, sample ballot, something of that nature. We do not have those yet, so tell them to hold off. We still have not received those yet, but we are expecting those any day now. Y'all any questions for me?
No, you go over the above. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Y'all have a great day. Thank you.
Jailer Joshua Timmy. Good morning, sir. Morning. Do you have anything for us today?
Some updates. Our count as of this morning was 156, 101 on our county side, 54 total state, 29 workers on our state side, and then holding one out of county for pickup. We had a really good pre-release class last Friday for September. Our next one will be in November, but we had approximately 20 inmates that set in on that. We had 20 presenters from different groups, so that's going really well, getting good feedback that they're getting the folder and all the resources that is being talked about, an overview, and then they get to ask questions, but that's going really well. But that was last Friday again, and I'll get you the dates for the November pre-release. And then our next work-ready boot camp where we did our first one back during this summer is coming up in October, the 14th through the 18th, with the job fair on the 18th. And I've contacted approximately 40 businesses. I'm hoping to see if I can get 40 there for the individuals to get that practice of getting their resumes out there, getting that experience with interviewing with potential employers. So we're looking forward to that in October. And we've got an item later on the agenda. However, we took over our kitchen, our food service this weekend. Sunday went really well. Prior to this, as a contingency, which honestly I wanted that opportunity, I thought we could do a better job doing it in-house. We've got experience and talking with sellers. We've got 3 different companies that we can buy food from that sell to schools and businesses, restaurants, and we're getting a better product for a cheaper price than what we were paying doing it in-house. We started Sunday, we got less per meal in than what we were paying under a contract before, and I've got nothing but praise from the inmates. Morale's been higher. Excuse me. Morale's been higher. Staff interaction's been so much better. But I would really like that opportunity for a time period to see if we can maintain. Like I said, one of our vendors is working with us and helping us. I've actually partnered with Jason Woosley out of Grayson County. That's been a big help with menu, and they've got a dietitian. Of course, that's got to be approved on the aggregate or the average calorie count per day, roughly, on what you're doing. But we're getting a better quality meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a cheaper price. And like I said, I really think we could do this better ourselves. So, but I just want to.
Yeah.
All right.
I need to tell you, I attended a virtual meeting.
Yes,
and they
ma'am.
were talking about these training programs for jails.
Yes, ma'am.
And Logan County was listed as being a very good representation of that program. And so I wrote back and said, yes, we're proud of our jailers. So I would just need to tell you, that is recognized at the state level.
Yes, ma'am. Well, reentry is a big part, and they can't come into the jail unless they've got assistance there in the county, at the county level. And again, we're not just housing these individuals. If we don't provide some type of education, again, we're just going to be a revolving door. So while we've got that opportunity, let's give them all the education we can, so they've got something else that they can fall back on and not go back to what they knew before, to where they've got new, a new future. So
The only thing I'd ask is that you give us some sort of
you want
feedback as far as
statistics and numbers?
what level of your people have actually gone to jobs and done well. I
Yes.
know that's
It's
asking
still
impossible
new
maybe, but
because it's just started this summer with the pre-release and the first work ready boot camp. But
Yeah,
we're
but,
working on those numbers. But the facilities that's done it longer, that it was in longer. I mean, they've cut it down by half. So
well, I would really have nothing to say but congratulations. But I would like a feedback on.
I'll be happy to get those as soon as I can get those
inmates
numbers.
that have really gone the extra step. So.
Yes, ma'am. I'd be happy to do.
John Swords, who is the president and CEO of South Central Workforce Development, he and I have spoken many times about this program, and he speaks very highly of the interaction that Logan County is having with this program they're bringing here. So congratulations to that. He spoke very highly of the program.
He's probably the one that gave them the kudos at state then.
Mostly.
Good for you,
Yes.
Phil. Okay.
They've been awesome to work with. So, and then anything I can do to facilitate, again, these gentlemen and ladies are only successful if we put that effort in. If they'll meet us halfway, we'll give them all we've got. So,
Oh, amen.
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Coroner, Ben Kemplin, you have nothing for us today? Glad we have no counts for you also. Moving on to department heads. Nothing for us, Ginger? Nothing? Denise is not here in archives. Pee-wee, road supervisor, you have anything for us, sir?
Nothing today.
Nothing today.
We better take a 10-minute break, or we're gonna get out of here before 11 o'clock.
Emergency management, at this point, they are meeting with FEMA this morning, so they could not make it. EMS, John, I've already spoken to you guys, I know you guys said you didn't have anything, but I thought maybe you might change your mind. No, sir. I'm still nothing.
Telling you.
Nathan, would you like to come
break?
first? Oh, I'm sorry, Eric, I totally looked over you. I'm so sorry, Eric. Eric, animal control, we always let the preacher go last.
I love your shirt.
Thanks.
I love it. Very good.
That's good.
That's real good.
Those that can't read it says I'll let the
Just sing
dogs
it.
out.
Right, exactly. All right, well, I've been off, or I was off on vacation for the first meeting. So we'll just kind of go over August. I know we're almost done with September, but we'll go through our August numbers real quick. We ended August with 60 dogs. We actually had a net loss of 14 dogs for the month, which was great for us. We're at yearly totals. Year to date, we've brought in 236 dogs since March 1st, and we've had 234 dogs leave.
Wow.
That's with 176 adoptions. So for the month, we've had only 7 ACO pickups, so it's slowed down a little bit. So that's good. We like that. 5 owner surrenders, 1 stray drop-off. We did have 22 adoptions, 2 fosters, 1 owner pickup, and unfortunately, we had 4 euthanized. Once again, we are no kill shelter. We're still above that threshold. Our save rate is at 93%. And as I always say, we only euthanize for aggression or for health reasons. To date, we had 57. We had 2 brought in, so we're at 59 dogs to date. Our next event, we talked, and I think I emailed everybody. I think everybody got a copy of our trunk or treat. We're hoping that's going to be a big event for us, and we encourage everybody to come out. We're actually going to have some bounce houses, and we're going to make it just an enjoyable early evening out for the kids. We are doing some, with that, we're going to do the best dressed dog, and we're going to do the best trunk. we're gonna give out prizes for each one of those. So it'll be fun. We're, like I said, it's nothing to do to raise money or anything. We just wanna bring attention back to the shelter that, hey, it's, not this horrible place, and please come visit and try to help us out and adopt these dogs out. Our doggy dates, I know I've been talking about it, we're actually gonna start it Monday. We have everything in place, everything we're gonna need. So starting Monday, it's gonna be, you can come in at 8 in the morning and take a dog out for the day. There's certain stipulations that we hand out to the people, but come in, take a dog for the day, and then just bring it back by 3 o'clock. So it's gonna be a great thing for the dogs to get out of the shelter and get away from the craziness. And then it's a good thing for the people as well who either A, can't have dogs or whatever, and they wanna go walk with the dog or take a dog out for the day. That is gonna start Monday. We're gonna see how that program goes and tweak and make sure that it takes off well. Then we'll start with our sleepover parties that we've been talking about. Other than that, I did drop my phone over the edge and broke my phone, so I've lost everybody's numbers. So that's why I haven't been able to bug anybody about our roof. So if you all have my number, if you could text me, that would be great, and just shoot me a text, and just so then I have your numbers again, that would be amazing. But yeah, I'll get back with it. We're still trying to get that fixed. We'd moved some things around, so to get to the back side, you don't have to go under where that fence is, where it used to be. Right kind of where the roof line was. We've dug it, we've moved it around, so it should be easier to access and fix when we can get that done.
There's been a lot of painting done out there also.
We've done a lot of painting, yes. We painted the front of the building. We painted the deck. So, as I said, is we went to, I don't know whoever said it, somebody said they're putting lipstick on a pig, and I said, well, if that's what it's called, the pig's starting to look good. So, we have done a ton of work there. It's, we're getting better and better every day as we go. We do have some great employees that are there. We are fully staffed again, so we're happy about that. I did maybe mention it real quick. I did go to the Russellville City Council meeting, this past meeting. I spoke with them twofold. One, there's still the whole concept of, are you the Humane Society or what? Even with the city council members, they weren't really sure. So, I introduced myself and explained what happened and how it went down and where we're at, and we're not a part of the Humane Society. We are actually county run. We're county funded now 100%. Where our budget was, where our budget is, and how that has changed. And the second part was trying to talk to the city council to see if they'd want to kind of help in with those funds. It is a burden for everybody, and the cost of running the facility for the county over doubled, so I let them know that. And I also got some great information from Ginger about our calls. So we did 2 months worth of calls. We had 210 calls into dispatch, and 59 of those calls did come for the city of Russellville. So that's roughly 30% of all of our calls came in from the city of Russellville. So I let them, know that, and I would hope in talking, with the mayor, and I said maybe they get with the judge and see what we can do if they want to come up with some sort of budget to help us, with the funding. I do plan on going to Auburn City Council in October, talk to them, and then eventually the other in Adairville, in Lewisburg, right? So those two will be towards the end. The bigger cities is kind of what I'm trying to focus on right now, who could probably help in their budgets. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Other than that, I don't have anything else. I'm going to the Kentucky Animal Care and Control Conference. It starts tomorrow, so I'll have some good information hopefully bringing back.
We hope so.
Exactly.
Good deal. Thank you very much.
You got it. Thank you. Thanks.
Do a recording of that song and let it play while you wear your
Right,
shirt.
yeah.
Get some walk-up music, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, walk up there.
All right, now we're ready for you, sir. Nathan, how are you this morning?
I'm good. Good morning, Court.
Good morning.
Couple events, just want to remind everybody, this is the week of the waste tire event. This Friday, September 27th, 8 to 11 at the road department, the county road department this time. 15 tire max, 2 of those can be semis, no other ag tires this time, unfortunately. The forecast is for rain, but we plan to be there. We will do our best, so.
It's this Saturday?
This Friday.
Friday.
This Friday. If I said Saturday, that was a mistake. It's
No,
Friday.
Friday the 27th.
Friday the 27th, and it'll be County Road Barn. Reminder also of our household hazardous waste and e-scrap day, Saturday the 26th from 9 to noon, the recycling center. So we will be before Eric and the animal shelter there. So it will be an extravaganza out there that day. So we will be first, and then they go next. So
Where's that location again?
the recycling. This time it's at
at
the
the
recycling center.
Okay.
Mhm.
I somehow thought, oh, wow, this is- thank
So.
you.
What was the times on that?
So the tire event is 8 to 11, and this one is 9 to noon. So just based on the needs of everybody, so they're a little different, but. TVs are $10. If you had a TV or a computer monitor, those are $10, but everything else, if it's hazardous waste or e-waste, is free.
And that's,
October 26th.
okay, I just didn't want it to get confused with the tire day, which
Yeah.
is this Friday, so
Yeah.
kind of ran everything.
Yeah, it gets confused with folks, but yeah, that'll be next month. So, one other item on the recycling, there are some building improvements there going on where, among other things, throwing away a lot of old stuff. And Tim wanted me to pass along appreciation to Eric and y'all for helping out there with getting that stuff thrown away. So Eric's been a big help, so we appreciate that. So, got a couple committees I'm working with right now. I just wanted to give a couple items on that. And the committee for the garbage collection, I did revise 2 versions of the RFP, and I sent it out to the committee and the haulers. And so we still have the meeting on October 7th at 2:30 to meet with the haulers and just to go over those. And we'll try to narrow it down to 1 RFP and then go from there. And then the 22nd, the month from now, fiscal court will be the plan to present it to you all to open up for bids. So, and one other thing, the Committee for Code Enforcement, with the help of the county attorney, drafted a document with some different ideas from some different places. It's a little like Frankenstein right now, but revisions are going to probably make it more so, but it's alive, as someone might say. It's a living document, and Joe is reviewing it, and Deborah, some of y'all talked to Deborah, I believe, last year about that. She's reviewing it too, and so we could start thinking about a meeting of the committee, and as I recall, that's you, Judge, and Tyler and Chris, and so we'll be talking about that soon. Any questions or anything from me? That's all, short and sweet.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan. All right, moving on, we're gonna move on to judges' announcements. Denise Shoulders with the News Democrat does a great job of getting me these announcements, and I just want to recognize her for say thank you for that. Russellville Parks and Rec Itty Bitty Ball registration will be going on now to October the 15th during regular office hours. Children must be 4 years old by October 21st. Registration is $40. Call Parks and Rec, 726-5033. Concerned citizens, after-school tutoring program will be for ages 6 through 18, is now running Monday and Thursday from 4:30 to 6 at KP Hall, 270-725-8721 for more information. September the 1st through the 30th, free admission to the South Union Shaker Village to all Logan County residents with proof of residency. 270-542-4167 for more information. The Genealogical Society Open House will be this Saturday, September the 8th, from 8 to noon. The staff and volunteers invite you to tour the building and see the new storage system and see the records soon to be available for research. September 28th, Open Hearts, Open Hands monthly distribution at 717 South Lewisburg Road. Signs will be posted. There's no income or ID requirements due to traffic congestion. Please do not begin lining up before 8:30 a.m. That's going to be between 9 and 11. Logan County Clerk's Saturday hours are 9:30 to noon this Saturday. If you have your card and it says CPBA, please do that before, by Friday afternoon, because Saturday they will not be open. Adderville Car Tractor Show will be September the 8th from noon to 3 at the Adderville Square. Same day entry, no pre-registers. Call 270-772-0954 for more information. We're almost done. Red River Fish and Game Club Fish Fry will be, once again, September 20th. September 20th is busy. September 20th, Red River Fish and Game Club holding its annual fish fry. Clubhouse beginning at 4. Plates for 15 for 1 and 2 for 25. October the 5th is our monthly cows testing. Depending on weather, if we have bad weather, it will be rescheduled. I believe, no, one more, I'm sorry. October 6th, Red River Meeting House Devotion Service at 3 p.m. Everyone is invited. With that being said, I do want to say one other thing, being as this is judge announcements. Joe Ross was announced president of the KCAA, Kentucky County Attorneys Association. Joe, great job. Now, that being said, I'm done with my announcements.
I have
Yes,
a
ma'am.
question. I have an email from Denise that open house for the archives is the 27th. Did she move that to the 28th?
She has she's doing 2 different open houses, one for invited members and then one open house.
Oh,
for
sorry,
others.
sorry.
That's
Okay.
that's
Sorry
the
about
only
that.
way I can say it.
I just missed that. I'm so sorry. Thank
Hey,
you.
and if you will, can you give the spiel that you did with me this morning about the burn ban, just in
Oh,
case?
yeah, gladly. I've had a lot of questions about the burn ban in Logan County. We understand that we have had some rain, but not all parts of this county has had rain. This morning, I made contact with all fire chiefs, all volunteer fire chiefs in Auburn, and with our emergency management team. And we are going to watch and see what the weather brings in. If it brings in enough weather, we are all in agreement that there's a good possibility, if we get the rain that's expected, that I will lift the ban by Friday. So just bear with us and pray for rain.
Thank you, and thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, moving on. Do we have any committee reports? I don't have any because we really don't have anything that we've talked about. We know we've got to get together and do some committee stuff, but we just haven't. It's just been unavailable. If not, moving on, citizens' participation. Of the 100,000s I see in attendance here today, does anyone have any citizen time? Come on up, Ray. Ray Wilson, how are you, sir?
Doing good, Judge. How are you?
Doing well.
Morning, Fiscal Court.
Good morning.
Hey, I just wanted to talk about an event that is on the popular day, September 28th, this Saturday. This is an event that's being put on by the Logan County GOP. This is a nonpartisan event. It is called the Candidates Chat. So what we're aiming to do at this event is get everyone in Logan County more informed about who's on the ballot and what's on the ballot. This is open to all candidates that are appearing on Logan County's ballots, and as well as elected officials like you all. This is going to be very informal, a casual setting to where citizens come in, ask questions to the candidates, directly to the elected officials, just have conversations so they can get more informed about this coming election here. We are going to have representatives from the ballot measures as well. Amendment 1 and Amendment 2 are going to be there so that folks can learn more about those ballot measures. But this is going to be this Saturday, September 28th, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., so right in the middle of everything else that's going on, at the Caldwell House. That's 151 East 6th Street. And if anybody needs more information about that or wants to RSVP as a candidate or an elected official, please contact me. It's 270-847-7993.
7993.
Yes.
And you said they're going to talk about those 2 amendments.
Yes, so we will have representatives there. How it's going to be set up, everyone's going to be at a table. Elected officials will have their own tables, and the candidates will have individual tables. They will have their campaign materials, pamphlets, any information they want to distribute, as well as the representatives for the ballot measures. They'll be there to answer questions, give out, signs, information about it as well. Just making sure that people are more comfortable when they go into the ballot box.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people ask me about the cannabis thing.
Okay.
And it's wonderful if there's going to be some answers there.
Of course.
Thank you.
This is
because
what's
I'll
aimed to do.
direct them.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Invite everyone. Like I said, it's open to all Logan County citizens, candidates, and elected officials. All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Ray. You did great.
Thank you, Ray.
All right, moving on.
Hey, Judge, I wanted to say, my wife wanted me to say this, but towards the sheriff's department and Steve, but I know she, as a staff member in Austin, very thankful for the SROs and the extra presence last week at schools. And, I know she gave her relief and comfort, so just want to express that appreciation for their extra work last week.
Oh, good job.
Thank you, sir. And I'm agreeing. Appreciative of all those gentlemen. All right. Nothing else. It's time to move on to old business. Item number 1, hold a second hearing of ordinance number 24-23005, an ordinance updating the personnel policy and procedure, compensation plan, and classification plan, amending the approved position list to create an additional school resource officer position and to remove 1 road deputy position.
So moved.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilco,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Holden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. Number 2, open bids for food service providers at the Logan County Detention Center. We did not receive any. So at this point, I guess, Josh, we need to sit down and talk about setting up and getting everything corrected with you guys as you was anticipate wanting to do, of trying to set up some procedures and whatever. I think you've got a good list, but let's just look over it, just get together sometime, look over and see if we can figure out to make sure this works. It seems like y'all are happy with the way you're doing it, and if you're happy with it, I'm happy with it. Let's just figure out a way to make sure everything's right on it. Yes, sir.
How many inmates does it take to operate? Or you're operating with inmates, right? So,
Yes.
yeah.
We use 5 or 6.
5 or 6?
Yes.
State inmates?
Yes.
So it is dependent upon state inmates?
Yes.
Oh, good question.
That was one of the things we was gonna try to talk about and try to roll over and make sure.
Yeah, make sure we got a backup plan. in case-
Absolutely.
It's happened before, state
Oh, yeah.
inmates have been shipped out.
Yes.
And then you have a loss.
We've got, for once, we've got several ladies that, inmates that's wanting to volunteer for some are county, but we've got several state that are able to go out and work as well at this point.
That's
It may change tomorrow, but right now, so we're looking at other opportunities for them too, that we've not had, because normally they're shipped elsewhere. As soon as we get enough to create a work detail, they're eager to come to work. So we've utilized them in the kitchen, laundry, and we're looking at other
Just
other areas
everybody's
too.
happy. It's
Yes,
good, huh?
yes. They want to get
That's
out
great.
and work. It makes the pastime a lot better than just sitting there. So.
To do. We'll get together sometime soon and get this laid out. Moving on, new business. For the first time that I can remember, we don't have anything for new business for a regular meeting. So carrying on, executive session. No reason to go into executive session today, so that moves us to post agenda. Chris?
Judge, I got just a question to the court, I guess the veterans of the court. In regards to, we have a project, we've been asked to assist with a road project, and I say we, my employer, and I'm not a part of it, but it is in another district of the county. But has the court ever sort of, I guess, approved a proposal for a road improvement prior to it being, it's going to require a road addition and a road subtraction. you know, because it's gonna change the course of the road at an intersection. But it's gonna be an expense to this person that's gonna request it. And obviously, I wouldn't want that person to go through the expense of design and construction and the whole 9 yards, only to then have the court vote it down. I know we typically never voted down a road change like that, but this is like a safety improvement. This is in Ann's district, near off of Plainview Church Road. So I think it's gonna, you know, be some grading, tile and all that. So it's almost like what I'm asking is would we sort of approve it preliminarily?
Approve it before any money has exchanged
Yes,
hands.
sir.
We did that in District 5 with Robert Earl. Remember when we moved that, I don't even know what road it was. We took a road off and
Short
shortened
bus
it to where.
turnaround, wasn't it, or something?
No, this was
No,
like
it
an
was a T.
entrance to a county road hitting a state road, and it was like at an angle, but we took that angle off and made it easier to pull out or something.
Yeah, it's very similar to that same situation.
Well, you're talking about just down from the church.
Yes. So I guess I just wanted to see if we present, or it'll be given to you, I
Right.
guess, to present for action, but to be given and presented preliminarily, so that, like you said, we don't want the guy to incur any expense. And
Yeah, I think, just like we approve adding a road pending on,
Right.
you know, all the deed work and all that. I mean, I don't see why if we had a drawing and the feet and measurements, we could say yes.
I think as long as all landowners involved are in agreeance, I don't see a reason that we couldn't bring it to court and go do a preliminary vote hinging on the fact that all the
Still have to
paperwork
go
is
through the
through.
process, though.
Yes.
You have to have your hearing,
Right.
you have to have your plan, you can present that plan, and have the first and second reading, and have the court then vote on that for their approval pending that being done.
Okay.
And it doesn't happen until that's done. Because I'm like you, I wouldn't want that guy or gal who are families, you know, to spend that money and then come up here and you have a court hearing and 10 people show up and start complaining about it. You know, I've had that happen to me. Okay, so you want to make sure, you know, that you get all that done first.
Do they have a date in mind right now? Because
No.
they hadn't given me a date.
No, we just had just an informal discussion with it. But I just sort of wanted to find out what that process was so I could pass that along to those working on it. So,
Pee-wee told them
yeah.
every step. So,
It's just a little bit different. You know, a lot of times we do these hearings and it's,
The road's already there.
the
ready to
road's
go.
there, you
Yeah,
know,
they're
this is
talking
gonna be a
about
case
the
where
road.
there's gonna be some money expended.
What about land? How many landowners does it affect?
I don't know.
I think
That'll
it's
be the tricky part of it. That's
I
what
think it's the
happened to
one
me.
owner. I'm pretty sure it's the
We
one
had-
owner, but we can check. I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure.
believe it's gonna be
We had
one
multiple landowners, and one of them said no. And the guy had already spent the money, fixed the road, graded. They put in about $14,000. And one landowner said, you know, he initially said yes, but then it came to the part, okay, you got to deed the property over to us. I'm not deeding you nothing.
well, it's actually going to be a safety feature. And so the safety will outweigh most negatives, and I really don't know any negatives at this point.
Yeah, as long as your landowners are all agreeable,
Yep.
so, but I'll have them provide that to you and you
Yes.
can present it.
They were
present it
going
to
to,
them.
but I hadn't heard it, and so when you brought it up, I'm going, oh,
No, it's still
I'm
pretty.
caught by surprise here. Okay,
No,
sounds
I
good.
don't see.
I just sort of fact-finding mission there to ask that, so.
Yeah, understood.
No, good. And thank you for that, because that's what we learned the hard way is never a good lesson.
Anything else for
I
post
don't think
agenda?
there's never a negative. Somebody will find one.
Oh,
Trust me.
I'm positive you are correct. Life,
Anything else for post agenda?
no.
Motion to adjourn, 9:53.
Second.
Second.
Well, I did have one comment.
Thank you all.